In your case, yes, I'm asking in your case.
Okay, in my case, if I was getting to know somebody,
Yeah.
right?
So what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke, and guys, thank you so much for joining me today. So today I'm joined by my sister. Please introduce yourself.
My name is Jessica.
So yes, guys, Jessica is joining me today, and yeah, we're gonna be reacting to a post. I believe it was an Instagram post. I think it was some famous guy or some celebrity posted this, and yeah, we're gonna give our commentary from there. So let's dive into it. The post reads as follows. All right. Okay. Yeah. Then you tell me what you think. Yes, we're gonna go.
I don't know.
Yes, we're gonna go into that. We're gonna go into that. Yeah, because it's crazy. So yes. So the post reads as follows. I invited this chick out for dinner. Took her to an upscale restaurant. We get there, she starts taking pics. Okay. We get there, she starts taking pics. We order some appetizers and start talking. She continued to look down at that phone. I asked her, did she have somewhere to be? She said no and apologized. The apps came and we started eating and getting to know each other. When the dinner came, she pulled out her phone and started taking pics of the food and her eating it. At this point, I'm annoyed. I asked her politely if she could put her phone down until the date was over. She said sorry again and flipped her phone over. Seconds later, it rings and she tells me she had to answer. She got up and walked towards the bathroom on the phone. I got up, went to the cashier and asked for the price of the apps, drinks and my meal only. Yeah. I paid for mine. Her meal was $45 with gruyere. Yes, that's how you say it. Yeah, gruyere. Mm-hmm. And I told the waiter she was paying for a portion, and I left. What a waste.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So then the person, oh yes, it was a Facebook. Yeah, I'm seeing by the emojis. So it was a Facebook post. So then one person commented, you left her to pay a bill, but you invited her. You are for that. Okay, I have a total different opinion. What's your opinion in this?
Wow. Honestly, if I was in that girl's shoes, I would be really, really disappointed.
No, but
although looking like I feel like she should. I feel like I would be disappointed, yes, but at the same time realize that the person did ask me to put down my phone.
Not only that, I mean, this is a guy, you know the reason why you're here. He's taking you out for dinner, right? Mm-hmm. Then you get there, all of a sudden or throughout, you are on your phone. I mean, now where's the disappointment? There's no disappointment. I mean, there's no disappointment in that. He's right to do what he did. Because guess what? He was paying. He's gonna pay. He offered to pay. That's why he took you out.
Okay.
Right? He offered to pay. So he's taking you out, and all of a sudden, instead of you, focusing, giving him your attention, because that's the reason why he's doing this.
Yeah.
You wanted your attention.
Exactly.
Instead of you doing that, you are doing something else. I mean, there's no reason to be disappointed in this, really.
I really would, because then, why are you walking out? Why are you not telling me, hey, look, honestly, I'm not pleased with the actions that you're taking. I'm leaving, I feel like he should have told her that, no, I'm leaving. I don't like this. Not just walking out without even informing me. You understand? That's already disrespect. Yes, I understand that I was in the wrong.
No, it's not disrespect.
I think it is disrespect, bruh.
How is it disrespect?
Because then how can you walk out without actually telling me before you actually leave? Now I have to come back to an empty table.
Well, I'm sure you was disappointed, because I would be disappointed.
So would you walk out like that?
Okay, personally, I don't think I would. Okay, I don't think I would, but I would tell the person.
Yes.
I think I'll end it early.
Yes, you just
And
tell
I think
the person.
I would pay just for a time, and the fact that she came, even though she took pictures of her eating food
Which
and stuff like
is
that.
a total disrespect.
It's disrespect.
Yes.
Yes, you do. I know it would be a total waste of money, but I would. But in this case, I feel like the girl was in the wrong.
She was in the wrong, but then at the same time, I feel like the guy was also in the wrong.
I feel but you don't know how people react also, because I feel his behavior was just justifiable. I mean, he was justified in what he's doing, because you don't know how people also take it.
But that was disrespect. It doesn't mean that because you don't like something, you must actually walk out on it. Why don't you address the issue and decide what you're going to do?
Okay, cool. I don't understand. I think it's a normal behavior. People normally do that, because I've stated, right, that I don't like what's this? Bless you.
Thank you.
I don't like what's this? We go out, someone taking pictures of the food we are eating. I hate that. I do dislike it. We go out and you are taking pictures of, I mean, we can take pictures maybe after we've done what we need to do, or before. We can all take pictures in groups.
Yes.
Right?
You know, showing people what I'm eating.
Like, I dislike that act of taking pictures, like what I'm eating, where we are at, taking pictures.
Where we at.
Yes, no, man. If I'm talking to you, remember, I personally like, conversing with people and interacting. That's how I enjoy that, right? Now imagine you going out with a person and she's like this. That's the case. That's the case. Yeah, that's the case with this guy. Throughout the time, she's just like this. Like, hey, look, I'm spending money here. Worse when money is involved.
What if she actually just came for the food?
That's another problem. That's another problem. But how would you have known a person's intention from the very, very beginning?
I feel like the only time you can know somebody's intention is by conversing with them, obviously.
But what if they don't? No. Okay,
you disagree?
No. I don't agree all entirely. Because conversations don't always,
reveal intentions.
Yeah, they don't always reveal intentions. People can hide.
True.
But actions speak louder than words.
Exactly.
That's her playing with the phone.
With the phone, yes.
That's her playing with your phone. Then it goes back to what you're saying. Then okay, cool. She was just here for the food and for the night and to update her IG posts.
How do you know it was IG?
I mean, it's social media. I mean, she was posting it to social media.
It was even Facebook.
No, I doubt. Facebook is not that... it's not that popping.
Active and stuff.
It's not popping. It's not popping. So I'm guessing it's either she was posting to Instagram or WhatsApp. That is if she's on WhatsApp.
So
or maybe Facebook. Facebook is like the last on the list. Because people are not on Facebook.
I feel like it's an old people's app. But anyways,
how would you have known? Because I don't think in conversing you know it. But earlier on, let's put ourselves in this guy's shoes, right?
Okay.
He approaches this lady, right? How would he have known that? Okay, cool. This one likes a phone. She likes posting. She likes all these things. Because her action says a lot about how who
she is.
Because it's a habit. You could see it's a habit. Because he didn't tell her. He noticed. That she was always on her phone.
But then also at the second time where he asked her, can you please put your phone down? And then the second time she actually just picked her phone
then guess
and
what?
went back to
Someone
the same
called.
action.
Yeah, she went back.
Why
so
would you do that?
It's sort of like a habit.
Yes.
How would you know this person is like this? So yes, just that habit of hers says something about maybe her lifestyle, how she lives her lifestyle. Maybe she's always on the move. She's used to the glamour, maybe,
Not to the life.
To the life. It says a lot about that. Now, how would you have known as a guy to say, okay, you know what? This one is this type of individual. She might not necessarily give you the attention that you need because it is disrespectful in such a case, unless maybe she wanted to use the guy. Who knows? That's another topic we can touch on. But in this case, I would have, like the guy, in the case of the guy, I would have the guy, like, know this lady's attention. I know that was a lot to say. Yeah, that was a lot. Yeah,
That was a lot.
That was a lot to say. Yeah.
Okay. How would a guy know somebody's intentions?
In your case, yes, I'm asking in your case.
Okay, in my case, if I was getting to know somebody,
Yeah.
right? Getting to know somebody's intentions. Honestly speaking, for me, I would like maybe spend more time with the person, right? Not just like hearing what they have to say. You have to listen to what they say, right? And then
Okay.
follow also their action. You need to see what is behind
What they're saying.
yes, behind what they're saying. You just don't hear them. You have to listen. You understand?
Like, you have to listen
You
to
have
them
to
and watch
listen
their
and
actions.
watch their action. Yeah, that's I think that's the only way you know somebody's real intentions. They might say something else, but their actions are saying something else, So it's better to always listen and not just hear them.
And I mean, just listen and watch, I guess.
Yes, just listen and watch.
Yeah, listen and watch.
Yes.
But okay, listen and watch. I understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you listen to the action. But yes, coming back to everything, since I
Yes.
disagreed on the fact that conversation don't
yes,
always
doesn't-
reveal everything. They don't
But
carry
then, but then with time, I feel like you get to know somebody for who they are just through conversing as well.
You think so?
Yes, because I feel like, with time, a person actually gets to reveal their true intentions.
Like,
You
with
understand?
time.
With time, yes, through conversing.
But no.
Not like conversing just like, oh, where you from and all of that. No, it's not that type of conversing.
But in conversing also, the problem comes in.
There's lies.
Yes, a person can lie. How do you know this person is telling you the truth also in conversation? Just getting to know them, like you like getting to know the person. How do you know this person? You know what? This person is telling me the truth. How do you know?
Okay, it depends on how long you have known the person.
But what if you are deep in it now?
And then
Because you can't.
he's lies.
Yeah, I mean, time is going. You can't be like, let's meet today. We're gonna talk so that I get to know you more. No, I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, come on, that's a waste of time. What are we doing?
It's a waste of time, but then like how do you actually get to know somebody's intentions and know how somebody's lying to you? I feel like you just get to a certain point where you as an individual actually sit down and think. You need to use your brain.
And put everything together.
Yes, and put everything together. Put their actions,
Wait,
put what they're saying.
Okay, from the very beginning,
Yes.
people can be acting in a way that correlates with what they're saying.
Yes,
Cool.
they can.
But how do you know? Because this is my old theory, né? I don't think you get to know a person's character for real. I doubt you can't.
But then also, a person's character
Or
does
intentions.
not stay hidden.
No, but remember, intention somehow is rooted in character, right? How
Yes.
the person is character-wise. I mean, yes, your intention reveals what your character is.
Yes.
Yes. So now, like, I feel like we don't really know. We can't. In as much as action shows us a bit of what a person is and what the intention are, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes even words, if you ask the right questions.
True.
But the question also, the problem is, do you know how to ask the right questions also? So yes.
That's where the problem comes in.
Yes, if you don't know also how to ask in terms of conversation, if you don't know how to ask the right questions,
Yes.
the right things won't be said.
Exactly.
And another thing is with actions also, I feel that if you don't know how to analyze someone's actions really and to pick up patterns, how will you know?
That's where it also comes back to saying that you need to actually sit down and actually think about each and every little thing. Don't ever ignore like somebody's character. Never ignore somebody's character. Like in my case, 2 years back, I met an individual, and from the start, everything was okay, and but then from the start, I did notice some things that I didn't really pay attention to, and it just took me about, let's say 2 months for me to actually really, really know this person's intentions, So I feel like somebody should actually really pay attention to an individual's intentions. Like, little actions matter. They really do. Like, if you actually just dismiss those actions, they might actually be their real intentions towards you,
Those small little
Yes,
actions.
those small little actions really matter.
Okay, so in your case, since you stated,
Yes.
2 years back, cool. Now, in your case, you got to sit down.
Yes, I got to sit down.
Wait, what pushed you also to sit down, actually?
What pushed me
Because
to sit
people,
down?
we should also know, what triggers a person so that I
get to that point
sit down.
to actually
Because
ask.
shouldn't the sitting down be like a normal thing as an individual, getting to know someone? Because you can't just be, something happens, then you have to sit down. I mean, from the very beginning, you should have done that.
I feel like not a lot of people get to sit down and actually
From the
analyze.
very beginning.
Yes, and actually analyze this person's intentions, you understand? Because then, like they say, love is blind.
Yeah, if you deluded by the emotions.
Yes, if you are. What actually got me to that point to actually sit down was that I noticed his words were not aligning with his actions.
Okay, that was the trigger.
Yes, that was the trigger for me.
Okay.
I was like, no, man, this is not how it's supposed to go.
Okay.
You say you are this, but then this is telling me something else. And that was like the biggest trigger. Like, the rest, I just ignored all of them.
Okay, so his words, somehow he was inconsistent.
Yes, he was
with
inconsistent.
what he was saying.
Exactly.
But I'm sure from the very beginning you picked it up somehow.
I did pick it up. I did.
But you ignored it.
I ignored it. Yes, I ignored it.
And I'm saying, right, that oftentimes, right, you don't always know. Yes, now in your case, you ignored it. Okay, cool. From the very beginning, you don't know this person's intentions.
Exactly.
Let's conclude like that.
Yeah.
The only time, how long did it take you for you to come to that conclusion?
It took me about 2 months to actually come to that conclusion that no, man.
This person is inconsistent.
Yes, this person,
Now, in 2 months, that's a lot of time, man.
Yeah, that's 8 months. That's 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's 8 weeks.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of months. Now, I feel like, for me, that's a waste of time. I mean, think about it. We getting to know each other for 2 months already. Just at the end of it all, coming to know your actions,
Yes.
To know your intentions. Yes, what am I saying? To know just 2 months. Imagine spending maybe 5 months with someone. Only on the 5th month, that's when you come to realize this person is lying. And all of a sudden, throughout, I've been lying. I've been literally living in denial.
Yes.
When I would see these things, I've been living in denial. Hence, I'm saying personally, I believe from the very beginning, you don't know a person's intentions. And I don't think you can really, really know a person's intentions.
Without, like you said, without actually asking them the right questions. You understand? I feel like the only time you know somebody's real intentions or get to know somebody on a appropriate level, it's like maybe 3 months for me.
Okay.
It's
but
like
that
3
means
months.
if you are consistent, though.
Yes, if you are consistent, obviously I want to know more about you. Okay. And that will actually just take me it will take me 3 months. Yeah?
Okay.
Like, but just 3 months of actually knowing you.
Okay.
I might actually just actually get to know a little bit more about your intentions. You understand?
If I'm paying attention.
If I'm paying, yes, like I said, you have to listen. And I'm not
ruled by the emotions and the excitement.
You have to listen, not hear.
Okay.
You understand? Like 6 months of me just getting to listen to what you're saying, and comparing them throughout. If they're inconsistent or they're consistent.
Okay. It makes sense.
Yes.
It does. Yeah, but for me personally, I believe that, right?
How will you know if somebody was actually
Yes, how do you know if someone... That's the question. Because I understand that it's a risk that you will take, that, you know what, for this 5 months, I'm going to get to know this person and I'll find out if he's really, really the right person. That's a risk on its own.
That's a risk, yes.
We all have to
your
take that
time is
risk.
going to be wasted.
Yeah.
More especially if the person is not what you thought.
Yeah. I mean, it's a risk. So your time obviously is going to be wasted in one way. You're taking a risk. Relationship are a risk, you know? So I feel, okay, we have to take that risk. But again, I feel the best thing to do is, I don't think you can always know. People are good at hiding. Yes, this is my point. People are so good at hiding. Someone can be persistent for 2 years or 3 years, right?
But it doesn't last.
But still, some people can be. We've seen marriages that people dated maybe even 8 years. They married 2 years. They got divorced.
True.
You see, like in the case of, I was watching, I think Kevin Samuels, he dated his high school sweetheart for the longest, but they didn't marry for long.
And why is that?
It became a different story. I feel like it's the same thing. You won't always know the person's intentions. They can play it out nice. In fact, some people don't even know themselves, so they can always play it out so nice. Only at the end they betray you. Why? Because they themselves didn't even, they just played out what was already hidden in them that they didn't know. Hence, I'm saying, I don't think you can always know the person's intentions. I don't think you can know what another person is thinking. Unless, of course, you know how to analyze patterns of behavior, but people are so good at hiding. So the best thing, yes, at the end of it all, I feel like the best thing to do is to just protect yourself as an individual. You stay true to your morals. I think that will protect you. Above everything else, it will protect you.
Like in my case, right? I refuse to compromise. I mean, yes, in a relationship, there's a need to compromise, obviously. But in my case, I can compromise the fact that I don't go out. I'm going to go out if that is compromising. I don't do certain things like I'm afraid of heights, but then you like heights. I'm going to do that, you know. Those are the little bit of things I can compromise.
How far you can go with your compromise that it doesn't cost you much.
Yes, exactly. But then when it came to my moral standards, or what I believe in and what makes me me, I refuse to compromise.
You stood through to that.
Yes, I stood.
As I feel that's the only protection against.
That's the only protection.
Bad intentions. Or anyone's bad whatever inclination. Yeah, I mean, because you won't know a person, what another person is thinking.
Exactly. No, you will not know. But then the only way you can actually protect yourself is through, just standing true to your moral values. That's why it comes down to how strong are your moral values.
That's another thing.
If your moral values are not strong, this person can walk into your life today and says, "Oh no," and plays that game of you need to compromise in a relationship.
I mean, people are good.
Yes, they will play and then it comes down to if your morals are not that profound. You understand?
They're not that true.
Yes, they're not true. You are not true to your moral values. This person can come in and use you. While else lying to you at the same time and hiding his intentions.
Yeah, I mean, people are good at hiding intentions. Yes, I feel the best thing, right, with this guy. Yes, it comes back to this guy. I feel the best thing with this guy, what he did was just his moral values playing through. Yes, that's why I wanted to take it. I feel this guy's action is justified because he played through with his moral values. If a person doesn't give you attention, doesn't reciprocate the same energy
and you are giving them,
doesn't respect you because this was disrespectful.
It was.
Do what you can to avoid this. And, well, he walked out. I guess that's the best thing he could have done. Maybe he's a person with short temper.
Yeah, I wanted to say that.
Yeah, maybe he's a person of short temper and he doesn't want to get into a quarrel. He doesn't want to disrespect her in her face.
Maybe he was scared of her reaction.
That's another thing. And he doesn't want to disrespect her. So the best thing he could have done is, you know what? Let me just walk out. She will pay for her own thing. It's done. She doesn't need to contact me. It's okay.
I feel like he should have just told her Straight up. You know, it's always better to be honest with somebody than you just walking out like that.
But I mean, it's his moral values. Like we're talking about moral. That's other people. You know, people have different morals and how they react to certain things. So maybe that's his best reaction, because we don't even know his worst reaction. What his worst reaction could have been. I mean, he took it to an upscale restaurant. That means to some extent he has money.
Cash, yes.
So because of cash, he has many choices. He can choose. He has a couple of options because of his money.
Okay.
So he really doesn't need to beg. So Ansi was like, you know what, it's cool. Yeah,
and plus she was disrespectful anyway.
It was disrespectful. So that's just me. So yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, that's it, guys.
That's it. Well, that was nice.
Yeah, that was really nice.
That was good thoughts.
Really nice.
I like how you brought everything. So guys, thank you so much for joining us. Let's not take much of your time. Well, I guess you're gonna be seeing us majority
some of the time.
Some of the time.
Yes.
I mean, she's always behind. Funny enough, guys, she's always behind the camera. She's literally from the very beginning. My first video, the introduction. She's the one behind the camera.
Exactly.
The conversation on the table. She was that table talk we did with the guys. She was behind the cameras. All the cameras, in fact.
I'm always behind.
So she's always behind the camera. Yes. So thank you so much for today.
Cool.
Guys, you're gonna be seeing her more often. Yeah, more often. Yeah, but it's fine. But it's fine. Thank you so much for your time. Guys, I guess we'll be seeing you on the next one. Thank you so much for today. Please don't forget to leave your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts as well.
Yes.
Please don't forget to like, and yes, don't forget to subscribe, and yes, don't forget to recommend this video if you found it interesting, helpful, entertaining. Please don't forget to share it to others, and let's keep it. Yeah,
let's keep it moving, guys. Yes, let's keep it moving.
I lost my words. Yeah, let's keep it going. I wanted to say that. Let's keep it going, guys. See you on the next one. Ciao.